Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. I'm Charlotte, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're having a lovely day. I do lots of makeup content on this channel, so if you love hauls, reviews, swatches and unboxings, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and also switch on that notification bell to be updated of every time I upload. So today I'm back with another palette review, and this palette was, oh my god, it was such a faff to get. The palette I'm talking about is the new Beauty Bay Jade Thirwall palette. So before we get into the palette, this palette was a nightmare. I ordered it, there was a glitch on Beauty Bay on was it Wednesday? So I ordered it straight away. I used like some discounts to save from it, and then it was meant to be delivered the next day. So like basically a week before I'm filming this, and I was like all hyped up, all ready to get it. And then it got, like, it'd been dispatched, it was arriving between 2 and 4, and then that got changed to 4 and 6. And then I got told that Hermes couldn't find my address, which Hermes might as well live here. They're always around. And then about a week later, I finally found out what happened. So I've been contacting Beauty Bay, contacting Hermes, and they're both blaming each other. Basically what happened was the palette was lost. So I'm getting a refund, but they're not refunding my points. It was a massive faff. So I only got this yesterday. But it's here. Finally, and I must say it is a lot prettier in person than it is on the photos. So this retails for £30. This has 42 shades in here. So Beauty Bay's usual £42 eyeshadow palettes retail for about £23. But as this is a collab, it's a little bit more, it's a little bit fancier, there's more put into the packaging. So yeah, this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's all glittery on the front. And there's a little message on the back. It says, "What's your sign, hun? Over the moon to have created this palette with Beauty Bay. All 42 shades were lovingly created to represent my passion for crystals, spirituality, astrology, and believing that the universe has a gorgeous path for us all. So many out of this world looks can be created using these cosmic colours. Can't wait to see how you use them. I hope you love my shady jadey palette as much as I do." Oh, cute. So Jade, if you don't know, is from Little Mix. I was 11 when Little Mix won the X Factor, so they've been around for like 10 years. So it's a little bit nostalgic to me because I kind of grew up with them. So it's got cardboard packaging, it's vegan and cruelty free. It's got an absolutely massive mirror, and then this is what the palette looks like. As you can see, the top shades are more of a warm colour story, and then as lower down it gets a bit more cooler. We've got a mix there. You've got lots of bright pops. There isn't so many neutrals, but there is a lot of colour in this palette. And believe me when I tell you, it's so much prettier in person than it is in pictures, because I wasn't like overwhelmed by it in the pictures. But in person, it's gorgeous. And some of the shimmer shades in here, like I have had to dip my finger into quite a few. So like I said, it looks like there's so many looks you can do. But me being me, I've just had my hair redone. And I'm kind of like, I kind of want to go smoky. I want to do like my feel good kind of makeup, which is probably going to be smoky and maybe more neutral colours. Like if you want to see another look with this palette with more bright colours, I'm probably going to do that because there's just so much you can do just looking at it. I was sitting looking at the pictures thinking, oh, I could do that, I could do this and I could do that. But today I'm feeling like deeper smoky. So that's what we're going to do. Fingers crossed it turns out well, because I've been in such a makeup rut recently. I said I was better, turns out I wasn't actually better. Somebody else would like film edit, and whenever I've tried to film, it's always turned out pants. So fingers crossed. But let's get into some swatches, and then we're going to do like a nice little smoky look. Right, and here we have rows 3 and 4. How pigmented those pinks are. And the shimmers are just, I'm going to keep saying this, the shimmers are basically just butter. They are insane. And then here we have the final 2 rows of the palette. And these are like the blues and greens. How beautiful are some of these shades. Like that one and like that shade there especially is calling my name. Just how stunning. Alright, so I've just primed my lids with the P. Louise Eye Base. I would have used my Beauty Bay primer, but I don't know where I've put it. So I kind of primed drug it out here because when I do smoky looks, I do like to bring out the colour quite a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this PC11 and I'm going to use the shade Capricorn, and I'm basically just going to build that up, like load it up through my crease. And then I'm I'm going to use this Morphe M433 in the shade Orion, and I'm going to start blending that brown out. I'm going to go like 50% on, 50% off that shade. And now using a Morphe M441 and the shade Chakra, I'm going to blend this green out. I'm going to do my lower lash line before I do like the sparkly shades. So there's a Morphe E36 and the shade Capricorn. I'm going to go along my lower lash line. And now with a PC47 in the shade Chakra, I'm just going to blend around the edges of that. So now I'm kind of happy with that lower lash line. I want to use some of these shimmers. So probably going to go from like the greeny, like khaki colours into a bright gold. That's what I'm thinking. So I've got this shade called Mother Earth, and I'm just going to pack that on like the outer part. And now I'm going to go with the shade Alien. So I haven't done like a proper cut crease. Like I kind of want the lid colour to be kind of diffused. So I'm kind of like brushing some of the sparkle up a bit, if you can see. Just so it's not like, because I want it to be so soft. I don't want like a harsh like cut crease line. I'm just like blending them up a little bit. I grab it with the shade Halo. I don't know what this brush is, and just pack that in the inner corner and light on my low lash line. I'm going to go whiz off camera, finish my makeup, and I'll be back to discuss what I think about this palette. Right, so I'm back, and this is my makeup all finished. What do we think? I think this was a trust the process, because when I went off camera earlier to put my base and everything on, I was thinking, oh, I don't really like this, but now it's grown on me. Like I said, I've been in such a makeup rut, and I've been really overcritical of everything I'm doing, but yeah, what do we think? My lashes are the Unicorn Cosmetics Vixen lashes, and on my lips I've got the Cash Beauty True Nude Lip Liner, and then the Colourpop times Hocus Pocus, I think it's called Calming Circle Lip Cream. It's very, very soft. I really like these lip creams. But we're here to talk about the palette, and I know it's a very bright palette, but I've gone grungy smoky. Surprise, surprise. So I will do a video testing out the brighter colours, but today this is what I was feeling. But the formula, pigmentation, blendability, all beautiful. You pack them on and they would blend out, but they didn't really lose that much pigment as you blended them. And the shimmers are not even shimmers, they are metallic shades. They are, they're not as like putty-esque as the usual Beauty Bay formula. I don't know if that's just me. But they are stunning. Like literally my eyelids look wet, and Beauty Bay's just metallic formula is so beautiful. I love it, and I love just the look they give. So I must admit, I don't really like the layout of this palette. I love the colours, I love everything, but the layout to me just doesn't seem very, I don't know, it doesn't, when I look at it, it doesn't please me. But it's like one of those ones that you need to look more at, because it's so overwhelming. I mean, they have kind of put like shades that will blend together like close to each other and like little colour stories, but I don't know why, there's something about it just doesn't like please me as far as the layout. But as far as the actual colours, the shimmers, shimmer to matte ratio, very happy with the shimmer to matte ratio, and the actual variety you get in here, I really like it. £30, do I think it's worth it? Yeah. Like I said, if you can get some discount codes on Beauty Bay's app, they've always got little discount codes and whatnot, then even better. This is a limited edition palette, so once it's gone, it is gone. It released Monday the 11th. This is now Friday. Just such a cute little palette. It's something that I will reach for again. Don't you just love it when makeup just makes you like feel really different? Like today I'm just like gone from like waking up this morning, I've had my hair done, gone and put makeup on, and I just feel like a completely different person. And that's something I love about makeup, is just like how you can just like change like according to your mood, if you know what I mean. But yeah, palette, I really like this palette. It's still not my favourite Beauty Bay palette. My favourite Beauty Bay palette is the Wilderness palette. But this, we'll say this one's a close second. I do really like this, and I do really like the variety that you can do with this palette. But did you pick this up? I think it's probably aimed at more of a younger audience because it is Jade, it is Little Mix. But if you take that aside, what do you think to like the colour story of the palette? And like, do you agree with me? Like the layout just seems a bit funny, but I do really enjoy the formula and I really enjoy the colours in there. Don't forget to check out my Instagram where I'll be posting makeup and other bits. And also don't forget to like, subscribe and switch that notification bell to be updated of every time that I upload. I hope you'll have a lovely day and hope to see you again soon. Bye!